All right, good evening, everyone. This is Calvin Butler with the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatchers Network. Tonight is Monday night, and tonight is how-to dispatch training. Now, we have completed all of the phases of the dispatch process. As far as we went from step 1 all the way through step 6. Now, what we're going to be doing now for the next few weeks is we're going to be going over things that's going to help you all as dispatchers and as brokers, when we get into the broker training on Tuesday night, help you all as dispatchers to find clientele, to show you how to brand your business. And we're also going to be going over in the next few weeks how to fine tune your pitch, because that pitch is really the key to everything. Okay, everything else is basically just, you know, everything else just kind of falls into place. Okay, but the only thing that's really that you have to do that is totally within your control is the pitch. You have to go out and you have to bring in that client. Okay, that's something that you got to do. After you've done that, everything else just kind of just follows the flow. Because once you got them signed up to that dispatch agreement and you've got them in place, then all there's left to do is just to follow the process. And the process just kind of does itself. Because once you go out and you find a carrier, and then you contact that carrier and say, where you at? Everything from that point on is just basically like it's on automatic. Because when you ask them where is that, that's going to lead them to tell you where they are leaving from. So that's going to lead you to do what? Or the load, find a load that's leaving from that location or within that general or within that area. When you do that, you're going to pull up the loads and you're going to see the loads. So you're going to pick the ones that fit for your carrier, right? So you know what the next thing you got to do is what? You got to contact your carrier and say, hey, Mr. Carrier, I got X number of loads that fit your criteria. Which one do you want? The carrier then tells you which one he wants. And then from there, you know, you got to do what? You got to call the broker, right? And so the broker, you call the broker, and then you know the next step is what? Getting your carrier onboarded with the broker if he needs to be onboarded. If not, then the next step is the broker's going to send you what? The rate confirmation sheet. You're going to read it, forward over to your carrier. The carrier's going to sign and send it back to you. The carrier knows what to do after that. He's going to go pick up the load. He's going to drop the load. He's going to send you the BOL. You know from that point, if you got the BOL in your hand, what do you got to do with it? You know, you got to send it up to the broker, right? Along with the carrier's invoice. And from there, you just wait for the broker to do what? To send it up to his factory company, which is about that same day. So a day and a half later, you got to do what? Call the check on their carrier status, on their pay status. After that, you do the invoice. Then you wait to get paid. Then you start the whole process all over again. But you see how the only thing that is not on autopilot is you doing what? Contacting the carriers, making that initial contact and going through the pitch. So that's why when I tell y'all, the pitch is the most important thing in this whole process. So that's why I always drill into y'all, learn your pitch, learn to be a better salesperson. You know, hone your sales skills and things like that, because that is the key to everything. Sales, 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 sales. That's the key to everything. Everything else you basically know how to do. You really do. If you watch any of my videos, you know how to do everything else. The only thing you really need to learn how to do is sales. Okay? Everything else is just naturally flows because it's part of the step process. If you have if you're still in some doubt about the process, go and do what? Review the workflow. That's all you got to do. Now, I'm going to start sharing my screen so y'all can start seeing what we see. So tonight, we're going to go over a couple of things. I've got some things, I've been doing some research, and I've found some sites and stuff that I think you all are going to enjoy. It's going to help y'all to be able to connect with shippers and get loads, help y'all to be able to connect with carriers and get loads moved. If you are a broker, if you are a shipper, it's going to help you if you are a dispatcher, it's going to help you connect with shippers and places like that. So I'm not sure if you all know about these sites, but I'm going to reveal them to you, and I'm going to show them to you. They do require you to sign up. I don't think they charge anything, but they do require you to sign up. But the sites don't charge anything because the site makes some money from the movement of the freight. Okay, so at least I don't think they charge anything. But if they do, you all can correct me, or if you think it's too much, just let me know. But I don't think they charge anything though. So tonight, and for those of you who have just joined us and you're not part of our platform, if you are part of it, you can watch us on Facebook. We are on Facebook Live on the RBBS Logistics Learning Center, and we're on Facebook Live on my homepage. So you can go either find Calvin Butler Logistics Training and watch us live there, or you can go to the RBBS Logistics Learning Center on Facebook and watch us live there. Also, too, as you all can see here, pull it up here for you all. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. For me, it was kind of a working weekend. You know, we still getting things straight here at the house. Had the tree trimmers to come out and evaluate the property. Got to cut back these trees, so that y'all know we live here in Florida. Hurricane season. I don't want to, be underneath all these pine trees and stuff during hurricane season. So we're having about 7 or 8 of them removed. So had them to come out and give us a quote on those. Okay, as you can see here, we are live right here on my homepage, which is Calvin Butler, and we're also live on the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. If I can pull it up here in a second here. I don't know why this Facebook takes longer to pull up sometimes when I'm doing this. There we go. RBBS Logistics Learning Center. Let me go ahead and approve that so that can broadcast live on that group as well. I'm gonna show y'all some things on Facebook, and I'm gonna show y'all some things on LinkedIn too. Now, for those of you who have a Twitter account, it is, give me a second here, needs approval. Let me approve it. It is right there. All right, now we are live on the RBBS Logistics Learning Center, so you all should be able to follow us there as well. And there we are. Oh, it should be pulling up here. There it is right there. So we are live there as well. All right. All right. Now, how do you all, what's the procedure now when you all go to find carriers or if you're a broker when you go to find shippers or find loads? Because we get a lot of brokers that say that they can't find shippers, okay? And we got a lot of dispatchers that say that they can't find carriers to run the load. So what is the procedure that you all are going through right now? What do most of you or some of you all do to find the shippers? And I'm sorry, your loads and your carriers. Now for brokers, that's find the carriers. For the dispatchers, that's find the loads. Right now, what do you all do? Now talk to me for a second. Get y'all involved. Anybody want to talk to me? Nobody wants to talk. Y'all some quiet. All right. I'm gonna start calling on people now. Y'all don't talk to me. I need somebody to speak up and tell me, what do you all do when you go to look for carriers and when you go to look for loads? Anybody?
I can tell you.
Okay. Ladies
you hear me?
first. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay. To look for carriers, I use Truckers Path.
All right.
And to look for loads, I'll use Truckers Path.
All right.
direct freight, or next loads.
All right, so you use what we have supplied for you all in the back office, our back office tools and resources. Truckers Path,
Yes.
and other load boards, you can search both carriers and loads. Okay, Truckers Path requires you to have a dual login if you're gonna do both. We do have a dual login. We have a brokerage login and we have an owner login. Okay, so we was able to get both logins, so that's why you all are able to enjoy both of those on Truckers Path. Now, what she's talking about is when you all go to look for loads and look for carriers, you can go to Truckers Path. You can go to there's another one that has the truck search. You can also go to Quick Transports Solutions, and you can also go to another load board, which is Direct Freight. They have a truck search on theirs as well. But here's what she's talking about through Truckers Path. When you click on Truckers Path, you click go to the link, you pull it up, and when you go to Truckers Path, depending on what you're looking for, it's going to determine which area of Truckers Path you're going to go into. So for those of you who don't know, if you are looking for truckloads, all right, you go truckloads right here, all right? It says truckloads for brokers, seamless way to find qualified carriers to move America's freight. So that means if you're looking for trucks to move freight, you need to look here, okay? Truckloads for carriers, voted best load board app in 2016. Use it on the go or at your desk. Now this way, if you're looking for loads. So if you're looking for loads, you're going to use it, truckloads for carriers. If you're looking for carriers or trucks, you're going to use it for truckloads for brokers. Okay, so when you click on either one of these, it's going to ask you to log in. And click sign in, and then once you sign in, and we are signed in to both. So as you can see, once you sign in, it pretty much just puts us right in there. Chat. There's a chat here. Okay, Wayne, private chat. I'm chatting to everyone. All right. So when you're looking for trucks, here's where you're gonna go. Now, we don't post loads anymore. That's why you don't see anything in active loads. But we used to post a lot of loads. So if I go to expired loads, you'll see all the loads that we used to post. We used to post a whole bunch of freight, as you all can see here. Excuse me. It used to have the number of loads that we posted here. I think it was about 1,100 loads we used to post. Down there. 1,120 loads is what we used to post for Truckers Path just about every single day. Okay, but we no longer do that. All these loads, they are expired. So don't go in here and loads and expired loads and try to run some of those loads because they're not going to be. Okay, there are no active loads that we posted. We no longer brokers and we don't post loads anymore. All right, now if you're looking for trucks, you're gonna go to where it says truck search. This is what she's talking about. Now, this is the way you all normally do. You all go to the truck search, you look for trucks, and it pulls up all the trucks that are raised themselves available for a load. So you can just basically go in there and contact them. You hit them with the pitch. Hey, Mr. Carey, how you doing? My name is Calvin Butler. Look, RBBS Transport LLC, and we are a member of the National Dispatchers Network, a network of more than 3,000 owner-operators, dispatch firms, freight brokerage firms, logistics entrepreneur firms, and we're all working together to find carriers like you high-dollar freight. Let me ask you a question. How much money do you need to move your truck? That's our pitch. That's the pitch that gets you in the door, and they come back with, I need, or with what? What the hell are you talking about, man? I don't know. I don't get talking about I find my loads myself. I don't gotta pay nobody. My wife finds loads of me. I don't gotta pay her nothing. Sure, I understand. But let me ask you a question. If your wife is looking for loads for you, and God knows she's probably good at what she does, we're not trying to replace her let's say one day she's looking for loads for you. She's finding loads that's paying $2.10 an hour, 20, 35. And then because you're better at it, you come on and then you start looking for loads. You find loads that's paying 245, 250, maybe even 260. Because obviously you've been doing this a while, you know what you're doing, and you're a little bit better at locating, the right type of freight. And then one of us calls you up, or I call you up, and I tell you, I got loads that's paying 310, 340, and 420. Whose loads you gonna run that? Now, his obvious answer is gonna be what? Anybody want to take a guess what his obvious answer is gonna be? Anybody want to take a guess what his obvious answer is gonna be? If you are a truck driver, what will your most likely answer gonna be in that scenario? Y'all gotta wake up on me, man. y'all tuning in and y'all don't want to talk. Y'all gotta wake up. Can anybody tell me what his obvious answer is gonna be? Gonna be
He's gonna say he wants
Say that again?
the highest paying load.
Exactly.
He's gonna say he wants the highest paying load.
Exactly. His obvious answer is he's gonna want to pick the highest paying load. And then you're gonna come back with exactly. Because what we do is we only look for freight that you have told us you want. So if you tell me you want loads that's paying $3.20 per mile for all loads that's running less than 500 miles, guess what? All I'm gonna look for. You tell me you want loads that run more than 500 miles, and they must pay a minimum of 275 or 310. Guess what? That's all I'm going to look for. If you tell me you don't want to go up in the mountains, I'm not going to run you up in New Hampshire, New York, Colorado, all those places. I'm going to keep you in the bottom half of the United States, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, places like that. If you tell me you don't want to pull more than 38,000 pounds, and I mean, telling you loads that's weighing 41 and 42,000 pounds, you're not going to run that. I'm going to find you loads that keeps you under that weight limit you want. Okay? So, with that being said, when you see my number on your caller ID, you know I got the kind of loads you want, going to the place you want to go, and the kind of money you want to get paid. How's that sound to you? You always follow up your close with a close. How's that sound to you? That's a closing question. Okay? You know it sounds good, but you're asking it anyway. How's that sound to you? Because you want to get their confirmation. And when they say, oh, that sounds great, great. Don't BS with them anymore. Great. What can I send your dispatch agreement to you? And what's your email address? Right for the close. Go right for the close. If he asks you another question at that point, answer the question, right? Then I always, you follow that up with, how's that sound to you? That sounds good. Great. Where can I send your dispatch agreement to you? You follow up whatever the answer to every question with a close. Okay? Once you get that positive response, you're going right for the close. Now, this is how y'all normally do it. Okay? But here is how I found some sites that you all may not have been aware of, and I think they're pretty good. How many of y'all know who C.H. Robinson is? Y'all heard of C.H. Robinson?
Yep, I've heard of them.
They're
in some trouble right now.
Yeah, they are in trouble. But that doesn't negate the fact that they have access to a whole bunch of shippers. Probably the largest network of shippers in the world right now. But they are a worldwide organization. And the little trouble that they're in right now, that ain't gonna last. Because y'all know who owns C.H. Robinson? Y'all know who the majority share owner is in C.H. Robinson? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess?
Warren Buffett.
No, he might be, but that's not who I'm talking about. Look, that little trouble that C.H. Robinson is in for what they call skimming money off the rates or whatever it is they call it. Look, that ain't going nowhere. And I'm tell you why. Any of y'all heard of a little family called Rockefeller? Y'all, have y'all ever heard that little
Yeah.
Yes.
family called?
One of the
Yeah.
early titans of economic
Yeah, the Rockefellers. That's who
industry.
owns C.H. Robinson. They are the majority shareholders. They own about 70% of all shares of C.H. Robinson. So henceforth, they are the owners. And trust me, that little ranking lawsuit that these brokers and shippers or small-time carriers are hitting them with, that ain't going nowhere. So the only reason why I made any type of noise whatsoever is because it's C.H. Robinson. But trust me, it ain't going nowhere. They are a global giant. Okay, they control everything in every country on the face of the planet when it comes to shipping and logistics. I remember when they started out years ago, and there was nowhere near that size. Now they're pretty much untouchable. Okay, you don't have to worry about. That's one company you don't have to worry about seeing in the news. Oh, they went bankrupt. Nada, ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, world economies won't let it happen. Governments won't let it happen. Just like here, when you have a lot of these big financial institutions that about to go bankrupt, what happens? The government bails them out. They ain't going nowhere. Because if they did, pretty much, 20% of the world's economy would probably shut down, and that would be disastrous. So that's never going to happen. All right. C.H. Robinson has their hand in everything: shipping, freight, trucking, rail, sea, air. It doesn't matter. They got it. You got it covered. Okay. Now, did y'all know that they have a freight quote site where you can join their freight quote site, and you can go in there and you can pretty much put in what is it you have to ship. Okay, so basically, brokers, this is great for you all. Brokers, this is great for you all. You can go in here, you can put in what it is you have to ship. Now, I put some stuff in here just to see what the quote was. Okay, all right. Now, if I was what I was putting in, I put like blocks, 18 pallets. Each one of them wore like what I put like 600 pounds. I'm gonna be 11,160 pounds. I put the pickup spot is in Tallahassee with a open with the type of door you back up to and you got to open up. Going to Atlanta, Georgia, same type of door you got to back up to and you got to open up. And you click quote, and it's gonna give you all the carriers that are available to run that freight, and it's gonna have what they were charging. Ain't that something? Did you all know about this site? Or what do y'all think about this? So you can sort by best match. You can also sort by cheapest price, quickest delivery, or slowest delivery. So here you have, when I put that in, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carriers who were available to grab that freight. Okay, here's one right here. They can do the transit within 2 to 3 business days. They said they'll do it for $1,136.67. Another one right here, they can do it in 1 to 2 business days. They'll do it for $1,273.23. There's another one. They'll do it for 2 to 3 days, but they'll do it for $852.46. Okay, so basically, then you have down here, y'all see UPS freight, and then you see ADF freight system 1,654. UPS freight said they can do it 1 business days, $2,575.36. Now, for a broker, what does this mean? If you are a broker right now, wouldn't you love to have access to something like this? How many brokers we have on here tonight? Any brokers are here tonight? No? All right. No brokers. All right. If you are a broker, this is ideal for you. Okay? Because now if you got a load and you need a pickup, instead of you just posting your loads all over the place, looking for somebody, hoping that somebody will click on it and grab it, now you can do what? Somebody talk to me. Now you can do what?
Select the carrier.
Exactly. You just post your load on here, and wham, bam, boop, boop. You got several carriers that you can choose from. And you can save money because chances are you're going to pick the carrier that says that they can rent it for the least amount of money if it fits within the time frame. If not, you're going to pick the one that fits within your time frame, 1 to 2 business days, that offers the best rate. And if you're looking to move this quickly within 1 to 2 business days, the best one to do it right now would be who? Old Dominion Freight Line. $1,273.23. Now, is that a fair assessment? Look, we're looking for Atlanta, Tallahassee to Atlanta, right? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna come right over here and you're gonna put that in right there in good old Google. And you click, and it'll tell you how many miles it is. And you can do the calculation there, right? Go to maps. Let me get out all this icon stuff, but it still should pull it up. Atlanta, got all this stuff. To has it to. There we go. That right there, and that should give you how far it is. And how far is that? 283 miles. So is that a good rate? Y'all think that's a good rate? 280 miles tops. Right? Where we at here? Where's my CH? Lose my quote. I think I lost my quote, y'all. Uh-oh, I did lose my quote. All right, but $1,200, okay? That's a pretty good run for 280 miles, right? Does everybody agree with that? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still slow to learn how the calculator works.
All right. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the amount of money divided by the miles, and that'll tell you what the cents per mile is. Okay? That would tell you
428.
Yeah. How much?
428.
All right.
$4.28 per mile.
Exactly. That's $4.28 per mile. So that's actually pretty good. Okay. Oh, there we are right there. All right. Now you can go to some of these other ones. Now, if you want to wait a couple of days, right? You can go all the way down to what? 852. Right? So that 280 divided by the 852 divided by 280 is what? Anybody care to calculate that?
$3.04 per mile.
Okay, so even that is still decent rates. So it's not like anybody in here is trying to just low bid it all out, take it way down to where it's not a reasonable run. All right. So as a broker, can you see the advantages of using this site?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what are the advantages to using this site as a carrier or a dispatcher? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me what's the advantage of using this as a carrier or a dispatcher? Now, obviously, if you are a carrier or you're representing a carrier, you're gonna have to go and sign up to where they can what? Evaluate. Excuse me. Evaluate your your carrier to see if they will qualify to be on here, right? And all you got to do to actually get your shipping quote is start off with putting in your zip code. With your zip code, then you click start your quote. And then you just go ahead and you put in, business, residential, business. Okay. Do you need any additional services? I always put lift gate. Why? Because that's the door. You know what I'm talking about? Back your truck in because you all are dealing with big trucks. Now they also will give you a quote for like if you got to pick up or something like that, you just want to back it up and just load it up, or you got a box truck or stuff like that too. Now, but when you all are dealing with big trucks mostly, you're gonna put lift gate. Okay, gonna continue that right there. Requested load date. Okay, you can put down there your requested load date. Leave it at that. 11. City or postal code, Atlanta, Georgia. Where it's going. Do you need any additional service? You're gonna put what? Again, lift gate. Type of pick you got. So you need a lift gate. And as you put in, I always put in, I put blocks. Okay, you can change that to whatever you want to change it to. Condition of item, do use. Item is temperature sensitive if you have a freezer, a refrigerator. Y'all see that? Then you can choose whether it's on the 48 by 48 pallets, 48 by 40 pallets, custom, dimensions, box, crate, bundle, drum, roll, bales, whatever. All right. I put 48 by 48, height, okay, 42 inches, weight of each pallet, 620 pounds, and I put 18 pallets. That's how I come up with my figures. All right. Then from there, now you can add another item if you want to, but right now we have 11,160 pounds for freight, right? So you click that right there, and it goes on. There you go. Class 92.5 is what class of freight it is. You're gonna click that, and it has thank you, calculating your quotes with different carriers, and bam, there it is. There's your quote. All right, that's simply how quick it is if you are a broker. If you need to get freight moved and you're in a pinch and you need to find somebody to move it, this is a great tool for you. Okay. Now, I am going to put this in the back office sometime this week, so all of you all will still be able to access it right from the back office. Now, if you are a dispatcher and you're looking for to run your, you're looking for loads to run for your carriers, to run for your trucks, right? Here's another site. Have y'all ever heard of Cargomatic? Anyone ever heard of Cargomatic? Was never heard of?
Oh.
All right. All right. Cargomatic is pretty good because they have shippers, truckers, they have different services, or both. All right. What does Cargomatic does? Shippers post local freight, truckers haul it. Cargomatic does the rest. We make connections happen. They take care of the pay, everything. Okay. How it works? Shipper post freight, marketplace notified, driver accept shipment, pick up at origin, delivery, signature and images, automated billing and settlement. All right? And it's called Cargomatic. So basically what you're doing is, if you're a trucker, right, which means dispatchers, you all represent the trucker, right? So basically you come in here and this is how you sign up. I am a trucker, sign me up. Go in and you put in all your information, whatever, then you hit submit. Now when you do that, you gotta submit to them some other stuff here. Thank you for your interest, success. Thanks, blah, 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 blah. It's not that easy, y'all. Trust me, it's not that easy now. There's some other stuff you got to do here. There is some other stuff that you have to do. You got to send them your carrier's DOT number and their insurance information and things, of that nature. So,
I got in the shower.
huh? Oh, Okay, look. Thank you. All right. So before you can actually log in, it says here, thanks for signing up and learn more about driving with Cargomatic. To join Cargomatic exclusive network of vetted truckers and start accepting jobs, click here. All right. To get started, to speed up the sign up process, we partner with RMIS, which will get you accepting jobs and getting paid in no time. Click here to go to RMIS where you can see which one. So you click that, and it's going to take you over to the area where you got to put in the carriers all the information. This is what they're asking you for. As you all can see here, here's what you're going to need. All right, you're going to have to provide the MC or the MX number or DOT number. Okay, that you're going to need that to begin your registration. Intrastate carriers without a DOT number may provide an applicable state registration number to begin the registration. Supply your company contact information. Dispatchers, that will be you. That will be your contact information. Okay. Submit an electronic W-9 with your tax ID number. That would be the carriers. So for each carrier you have, you got to submit this. Now, if you are a dispatch firm and you have your own DOT number, guess what? You can submit your own stuff, but you got to show proof that you got insurance. So obviously you're going to be putting the carrier's information down here, right? Because you are direct representative of the carrier that you have on the contract. So you can go in here and you can sign up all your carriers on the different signups. Make sure you keep track of the logins so you can go in and find them free. Y'all see how this? Y'all see how this works? Because your carrier is going to have all this stuff. Okay, your carrier, your owner operator is going to have this. You just go to your owner operator and say, hey, I got a great site that I can sign you up with, and they can put you on some good paying freight. So let's get you on. Here's what I need. You're going to need all this stuff. For tractors, you're going to need what? Carriers got to have at least $100,000 for cargo coverage. Okay, $1 million in the auto coverage if you're doing that type of thing. Okay, box trucks, cargo vans. Now, for those of you who choose to represent box trucks and cargo vans, here's up. Here's a good site for you. Here's a good tool, a good resource for you to find loads for box trucks and what? Cargo vans. I see a lot of y'all in the chat groups. You're asking about box trucks. I signed up a truck today, but he's a box truck. He's a cargo van. He's a sprinter van. He's a hot shot. Here you go. Okay, Cargomatic. We'll give you all the let's call it. I'm gonna put this as this is gonna go in our resource on our outside resources page that I'm gonna be creating this week. So it's gonna be Cargomatic and the C.H. Robinson InstaQuote. They're both going to be on the outside resources page, the new page that I am creating and putting it in the back office for our members. Okay, so both these will be on there no later than Friday. I'm trying to get them up and on there by tomorrow evening. By the time we have our broker training. Okay, so both these will be there. You all can go there and you can get signed up. But once you gather all this, you're going to hit go to the next step. It's going to take you right to the next step. Okay, whether you put in all the information, calling cross state lines. Of course, you're going to click what? That right there. Then you're going to put in the DOT number, all that type of stuff. Then you're just going to follow the process, and bam, you get signed up. Carrier gets approved. You create your login, and then you can go in there and look. Excuse me. You can go in there and look for freight. Okay. Now, this is not a load board. It is more of an assignment board. Okay. It is not a load board. It is more of an assignment board. Basically, once you get approved for the freight and everything, from what I remember, because I've had some carriers to go on there. From what I remember, you load your profile up, okay, of the carrier, where they're operating out of, where they're leaving from, that type of stuff. That you go in there, you can update it, put in where they're leaving from, or where your carrier is at, what is this and that. Then they give you a bunch of loads that fit basically your carrier, and then you just pick the loads and the carrier just run loads. It's a good way to keep your carriers constantly running. Okay, way to keep you as a dispatcher constantly paid. All right. So, how many likes this so far? Can y'all see the value in something like this?
I do.
Yep.
I got a quick question. So
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to get this to, I'm still new, but I'm trying to get this together.
Mm-hmm.
So once I get them to sign a dispatch agreement, everything that I need is going to be on that document. And if I want to sign them up for sites like this, I'll be able to do that acting as their agent. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Oh,
So that dispatch agreement gives you authorization to act on their behalf because you are a direct agent of the owner operator you have on the contract.
got you. That's what I thought. Okay.
So when you contact, because you got that DOT number, I mean, you basically got all the information. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's the name of the game because your owner operators they don't want to have to deal with this stuff.
Too.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is it a lot of loads on there? Like, is it? I guess my question is.
From what I understand, they have a lot of freight. Yeah, they have a lot of freight. They have Cargomatic has a lot of freight. From what I understand, they are connected to just about every major load board out there. And no, I'm not taking that back. Every major shipper out there. Okay. And because you are pre-vetted through Cargomatic, shippers automatically would use your truck. You understand what I'm saying? Cargomatic is acting as the credential holder. Okay, so instead of you having to have all the credentials, Cargomatic looks at make sure you have your basic credentials, and then Cargomatic is basically responsible for the loads to the shippers. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically you're able to get your truck in a position to be loaded all the time. That's what you want.
So if the loads are coming directly from the shipper, shouldn't they be paying more?
Yeah. You probably are, but Cargomatic.
That's why the rates are so high.
Okay.
Yeah, but Cargomatic is going to take their fee. Because remember, you join this site, you're not paying anything. So you can't expect these people to work for nothing, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's remember that. Nobody works for free. Okay, just don't happen. Okay, let's be real about that. This is a great tool, but they are essentially they're kind of acting as a broker, which they probably do have a broker's bond and all that type of stuff. So this is probably somebody who was a broker or a large brokerage firm that decided that they was going to put this thing together, and wham, bam, there you go. They came up with a great idea. Now, innovative thinking. When we talked about that, being innovative. If you can come up with a way to solve problems in the industry, you can pretty much write your own ticket. Okay, about Cargomatic. Okay, let's see what they do. And they do all types of shipments across the board. We are Cargomatic. Cargomatic lives at the intersection of technology and logistics, founded by a tech entrepreneur. Now, that makes sense. Founded by a tech entrepreneur from Silicon Valley and a logistics expert from Los Angeles. That's a good team. Kind of like myself and who? Mr. Khalid Hodge. He's the tech guy. I'm the logistics guy. Okay. Now remember that when y'all started to team up with different individuals within your network. Look for someone who has a talent outside of what you have, but how those two talents can merge together and y'all can accomplish great things. Okay. Cargomatic understands the challenges of local trucking and is dedicated to creating new solutions with technology. by seamlessly connecting shippers and carriers through our web and mobile apps. We are helping truckers grow their business and shippers track their freight in real time. The diversity of our team and their ideas is what gives Cargomatic the edge in an industry that still relies heavily on phone calls, emails, and faxes. Okay, so there you have it. There's their team, right there. There are their investors. Remember I told y'all how if you want to do, want to make big moves in this industry, sometimes you got to go out and you got to get money to back you. That's how we were so successful our first year, because we went out and got money to back us. Now, here's some some literature about them. Some truckers on Cargomatic say that it raises revenue by 15% to 25%, or about $500 to $2,500 more in the boss's pocket each week. Los Angeles-based Cargomatic, which hopes to become Uber for truckers, is one of the cool ones. Okay, Tech Church and this Time said that over there. And the Wall Street Journal says a $35 million injection to help the business expand after its rocky start in the freight load matching technology sector. Wall Street Journal. So they've got some good reviews. They've got some great reviews and things like that. So you sign up, come out, you can sign up. I am a shipper. Tell me more. I'm a trucker. Tell me more. Right now, if you are a shipper, you go here. If you are a trucker, you go here. Now, you notice you didn't say brokers. Y'all notice that, right? Y'all notice it didn't say brokers. All right.
But the way that I interpret that is that the trucker is going to represent the carrier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So dispatchers, you represent the carrier. I'm a trucker. That's what you're gonna click. I'm a trucker. So you do represent what the trucker represent the carrier. Okay. So take note of those. But both these will be in your back offices before the end of the week. Both Cargomatic and both C.H. Robertson InstaQuote. Okay. Have both those in the back office. All right. Any quick questions on those? All right. Does everybody like both those? All right. This over here is geared more towards brokers, help brokers. This over here is geared more toward helping you all as dispatch firm. But I kind of wanted to find some stuff for you all because I noticed that a lot of you all look at the load boards, and a lot of times the load boards, they have some some really depressing numbers on there. So I thought I would look for some stuff that can give you all some better numbers. Okay, so there you have it, especially for a lot of you new people.
Let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask you real quick. So on Cargomatic, right? So the way that would happen is we would, as the agent, we would be notified, and then we'll be able to run those options to our carriers.
Exactly.
With a pick and choose whether they want to book it or not.
Yeah. Basically, what you're gonna do for each one of your, so see, you've got to sign up each one of your carriers because you're gonna need a DOT number. All right. You're not gonna be able to do like you do with some of with that. So with that, you can use one DOT number, but you're gonna look for freight for all your carriers. It doesn't work that way with Cargomatic. So with Cargomatic, you've got to register that truck. You got to register that carrier. Okay. When you register that carrier's profile is going to be in Cargomatic. So when you choose a load under that DOT number, that's the only carrier that can run it. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go in there, and for every carrier you represent, you got to create a login for each carrier. Y'all get it? Okay, there you go. So basically, it's kind of like dedicated, without it being dedicated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all understand the concept? Get somewhere.
Yes.
All right.
I got another quick question that somebody had ran by me.
No, it's not just for quoting LOs. Somebody put on here is just no. I clicked on the LTL, but you can also do right there too. LTL drainage, you got all types of. Okay, so it's not just somebody asked that in a private I'm in a private message. If you're gonna ask generalized questions, I prefer you to ask them in the public one, because we want everyone to be able to benefit from it. Because if I was just answer that and just you, then no one else would have known about that question, and no one else would have known about the answer. So if y'all gonna be texting questions in, do it publicly on the Zoom site. Don't do privately, because there's more than you that's here, and we want everyone to kind of get the experience and learn from the answers. Make sense, everybody? But they have both FTL and LTL freight. Drainage, white glove, different stuff. Okay. Does somebody else have a question?
I had a question. I had people telling me, different challenges that they ran into from signing people up, and I remember you were saying early on that sometimes you don't let the whole cat out the bag to your carriers, where they can try to circumvent and go around you.
Yeah, that's why you're gonna go here, and you're gonna sign up, and you're gonna be the contact person. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not on this particular. My question was relevant, but not to this particular.
Okay.
What I wanted to ask was, someone shared that they had signed a carrier up, and every time they provide them with options, the carrier would tell them no, and then all of a sudden they'll call them back with another option, and they'd be like, well, they already booked, and they continuously did this to the point where they were feeling like.
So what they're saying is the carrier is telling them no. The carrier is telling them no, but they're grabbing the loads outside of it.
Booking what they are offering.
All right, look.
Exactly. So how do you safeguard yourself?
Well, you got a dispatch agreement in place? You got a signed dispatch agreement, right?
Right.
Right. So when you call a carrier up and say, hey, I got a load that's going to Texas, right? They say, where's that load I'm picking up at? Picking up about 20 miles from where you are right now. Do you want the load? I say where it was picking up. I say it's picking up about 20 miles. I'm located right now. You want the load? Well, where's it going? It's going somewhere near Georgia. It's going to Georgia. Where in Georgia? What does it matter? It's paying this amount of money. It's paying $3.20 per mile. It's less than if it's
okay.
If it's 390 miles, it's less than 400 miles. You see what I'm doing?
I got you. Yes, sir.
Now, when you get a carrier that starts asking specific questions, you basically look. You can be straight up, bald faced, honest with them. Look, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where it's going until I send you, until you tell me you want the load. Because when you tell me you want the load, then I'm gonna contact the broker and I'm gonna get that confirmation rate sheet. When I get that confirmation rate sheet, then you'll know everything there is to know about that load. But if I give that to you now, then you have a chance of just doing what? Going to grab that load without my help. Even after you have signed a dispatch agreement, contracting me to do exactly on what I'm doing. Now, I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Now, respectfully speaking, I've been doing this.
I like that.
I've been doing this long enough to know how to protect myself. Now, do you want me to find you loads and make you money so that we can both make money, or do you want to just do this on your own?
Hey, you don't get no straight up and down in that.
Exactly. So look, we're all grown people here. They're grown, and you're grown. You don't. That's my Google. She does everything.
Your Google Home isn't set up. Get started. Download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Google, turn off. But look, you're all grown here. Okay, there's no time for games. Okay, you don't play games and let them know that you don't play with people who play games. Okay, you have a business to run. You are professional. You are damn good at what you do. No problem. I'm telling the carrier that I have told carriers that. Okay, I am very good at what I do, and if you want to benefit from my services, this is how it's done. But don't ever try to play me. I have no problem saying that to a carrier. Okay, because if they have a problem with that, their only goal was to do what?
Get over on you.
Exactly. And you need to find that out right up front, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, because remember, you all are professionals. Okay, we go through this every week to make sure you all are good at what you do. Make sure you are better at this than the average other dispatch firm or freight brokerage firm out there. That's why you all are here. So you do not have to put up with that type of stuff. Okay? Let them know, just let them know. Say, hey, look, this is a business. And we are all grown, respectful people. So let's behave in that manner. Right? Now, if you have a carrier that's doing that, you can report them because you have a what? You have a dispatch agreement, right?
Agreement.
Right? And the loads that they run is a matter of public information. You can find it out. All you got to do is backtrack and call some of those brokers and ask them, hey, what carrier grabbed that load? They'll tell you. Right? So look, just be upfront about it. Just go to them straight up. And if you suspect that's what someone is doing, yeah, do a little investigative work. Yeah, okay, go back. And if you find that they've done that, 2 or 3 times, gather your evidence, make that dispatch agreement, put all that together. You put together a nice little letter, put together a nice little complaint, and you forward that to DOT, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Association, and the Federal Bond Service. And you file a claim against the authority. Okay?
Okay.
There's no room for people to act that way when you're trying to be professional. Okay? Just remember that. You all deserve better than that.
You said reported to DOT and the Federal Bond Service?
Yeah, there's something called the Federal Bond Service. Okay? They oversee all of the authorities, bonds for brokers, the whole 9 yards.
Gotcha.
All right? If you ever get they're the one that sends out those letters. A claim has been filed against your authority for the following, infringement or infraction or charge. Please respond within 30 days. Something like that. Okay. All right. Moving on. Okay. Social media. Using social media to brand your brand, find shippers, find brokers, find carriers, find clientele. Can anybody tell me how would you use social media to do this? Talk to me.
By promoting your business.
Okay, but where are you gonna do with that? How are you gonna exactly how are you gonna do that? Are you just gonna go to your your personal page, like right here, and you're just gonna start posting stuff on your personal page? Is that what you're gonna do?
Start a business account.
Well, you gotta basically, so you gotta try and set up something business-wise on Facebook, right? Right?
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
There are two ways to promote your business on Facebook, business-wise. Okay, you're gonna come here and you can create groups, or you can create pages. Okay, now they both hold kind of the same thing. A page is primarily you promoting your business. Groups, you're promoting a brand. Y'all get it? Now, pages, when you promote a page, you're not getting people to join your page, you're basically getting people to like your page. And whoever likes your page, when you post stuff about that page, it's going to appear in their timeline, in their news feed. Do y'all understand that? All right.
Yes.
All right. So if you're posting as a page, right? This is, let's see here. This is a page. All right, y'all see this right here? Semi trucks, parts, sales, and trades. That's a group. Okay, that's a group, which means a whole lot of people can join it. Anybody can post on it. All that type of stuff. RBBS Logistics Learning Center is a group. That's a group page. Now we have an actual page, a business page for RBBS too. Okay, so and here it is. Here is the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. This is a group. You can always tell the group by it has a whole bunch of people here. Like, you see those little white heads? Whole bunch of people. Y'all see it right there? That's a group. These are groups. These are pages. Pages will have the actual page logo or the picture right out by it. Did y'all see that? Hello? Will y'all see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what we have here, all right, the RBBS National Dispatchers Network, that is a page. You cannot join that page, but you can like that page. And if you like that page, then what? Anything that we share from that page is going to appear, and everyone who liked it is going to appear on their news feed. If you're in a group, a whole bunch of people can join this group, and a whole bunch of people can post. Everyone can post within the group page. And anytime someone posts in the group, if you are a member of that group, you're going to receive their postings and going to appear in your timeline or in your, as y'all can see here, I got a lot of stuff here on the timeline, right? Like I like Star Trek, so I got a lot of Star Trek stuff. And I get a lot of trucking stuff too, okay? So it's all Truckers United. Now, this is a good group to join if you're looking for truckers, okay? If you're posting stuff, if you are a dispatcher and you're posting stuff, you kind of want to be in the All Truckers United group. Has anybody ever seen this group or heard of this group?
Yeah.
You said it's called Truckers what?
All Truckers United.
All Truckers United.
Now, when you look for it, it's kind of hard to find because you actually got to put in that truck, the lightning symbol, the 100 symbol, and All Truckers United, and then the truck, lightning symbol, and then the 100 symbol again. But it's worth it. It's a private group, which means you got to submit to it, and they're going to ask you, are you a trucker or are you associated with the trucking industry? What's your thing in the trucking industry? You tell them, but they got 50,224 members. Large group of truckers. You might, any of y'all think you might want to be posting stuff that's in that group?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's
No question.
Now, remember, these are truckers, so when you go to this group, you'll see all kind of stuff posted there. But primarily, you're talking to other truckers. Okay. Yeah, they have some nonsense that they're posting into because they're truckers. But when you start posting stuff, like when I post stuff with this group, so y'all hear some of the stuff that I post with this group, I think you can go in here and you can see your postings. So, interacting and discuss about announcement members. I've got quite a few stuff in this group too. You see here people posting loads. You know, people on here and posting their trucks and pictures of themselves and all types of stuff that they're posting here. You know, people having live blogs and stuff. But these are all truckers. These are all truckers. Okay, all truckers. You know, I'm telling you, there's no telling what you'll see in this group, though. But but they are all truckers. So when you start posting stuff, you can make sure that stuff that you post gotta get seen. Truck. Okay, I get a lot of business from this. Okay, now if you want to find groups that are in your industry, basically what you're going to do is you're going to go up here and you're going to click where it says search, right? You're going to click where it says search. And if you want to look for groups or pages, ideally you want to join groups to start off with. And you want to create pages. You want to join groups and you want to create pages. So let's say you're looking for groups that are about dispatching. Hold up. Freight. So there's another type of dispatching too. Y'all know that, right? So freight dispatch. All right. So if you want to look for groups that's about freight dispatches, you're gonna click freight dispatch. You're gonna click search. Looking for all posting. If you want to look just for groups, you're gonna go over here and you're gonna click groups. Bam. There are all the groups on freight dispatches. Y'all see that? And when you and it normally would tell you how many members are within this group. Okay. They used to tell you how many in this group. How people post today. Hold on. Groups. I have to click on it now. They used to tell you how many members were in the group. Freight brokers, shippers, carriers, and truckers. You want to join that one, you can click on it. Or you can just click join. 8,919 members. All right, that's a good one to join. Just click join. And they're probably gonna ask you some questions. If they don't, yeah. Oh, wait. This one didn't ask any questions. So, and have I joined? It's pending. Okay. So my request is pending, which means someone there has got to approve it. Probably gonna check my profile. Yeah, I'm a logistics trainer. They're gonna say, okay, yeah, we'll achieve. That is a private group. I see that. That's a private group. But that's basically just a process in joining these groups. Now, if you are going to be branding yourself, you want to join as many of these groups as possible. Okay. A lot of times, the private groups, they're pretty good. You can click on where it says public groups. If you want to join the public ones, you can join those too. But usually the private ones, they're probably the ones that's the most the best. You have refrigerated freight and available trucks. There's all types of groups in here that you can join and see how many members they have in it. This group has how many members? Public group. members. There we go. This group has 647 members, so it's not a huge group. Okay, it's not a huge group, so you may want to join it, you may not want to join it, but you do know that that's 647 members who are what? Refrigerated freight truck drivers, right? So you know you got at least 600 plus members who are in this particular part of the industry, right? So look, there are a ton of groups that you all can join that is going to give you all access to a bunch of people within the industry. So when you're talking about stuff, you're actually reaching the people you need to be reaching. As y'all can see here, if you look at groups that I've joined, you got quite a few of them here. You know, freight brokers and shippers, load board for owner operators, got here, like Truckers Lounge, Dispatching 101, Flatbed Trucking Jobs, Trucking Lease Operators Support Group, Truck Dispatcher Training. You know, all these groups I can, you can join. Now, if you want to look at the ones that I've joined, let's look at my groups. Here are the groups that I'm in. Here are all the groups that I'm in. All Truckers United, the CDL for Life, Trucking Freight, Logistics, Truckers Passing Time, Light Truck Drivers, United Business Network, okay. Star Trek, yeah, I know about that. Freight Forwarders, Freight Brokers, hold on, we got some more down here. Freight Brokers, Owner Operators, Truck Dispatching, All Truckers United, that's another one, that's All Truckers United. Even dump truck drivers, SBTCS partners. That actually is another shippers, brokers, truckers, and something else. The CDL, trucking jobs, and I got even more. Some more down here. Flatbedders too. Freight forwarders. Got some more down here. So hot shot loads. As y'all can see, I've joined a lot of trucking groups because when I post stuff, I want people who are in this industry to see it, and I want to see stuff that's coming from people within the industry. This is what I mean when I say, if you're on Facebook, okay, if you're getting a lot of drama, you know, a lot of stuff on Facebook, and I had a guy call me today, and he would ask me about how do he get into, how the chat group wasn't doing. I said, well, what chat group you in? He says, I said, and this is Facebook? He goes, no, I'm not on your Facebook chat. I said, why not? Because I don't do Facebook. I said, do you know how much business you're missing by not being on Facebook? He said, yeah, but Facebook got a lot. I said, no. Facebook only has drama when you allow drama in. Okay? If you're on Facebook and you are befriending, a lot of people who ain't got nothing to do with your industry, then, it's like Forrest Gump, you never know what you're gonna get. It's gonna be like a box of chocolates, right? But if you're befriending people, if you're only friending people who are in the industry and who are talking positively about things that you want to hear about, like business, the industry, truckloads and things like that, if you surround yourself or you fill your timeline with people like that, that's gonna be the majority of stuff you're gonna see in your news feeds. And when you share stuff, those are the people who are gonna be seeing and reading the posts that you are sharing. So if you are a dispatcher and you're looking for, trucks, and you post something that says, hey, got access to more than 100 load boards, finding loads that's paying $3.20 per mile, short run loads, I can put you on dedicated and connect you and get you to making $1,700 a day versus $1,700 a week. Aren't those the people you want seeing that type of stuff? That's what you want. That's why you join these types of groups and these type of a social media site so that you can promote yourself and brand yourself. Because you're gonna get a lot of responses back from that type of stuff. And just to give you all an example, let's go to one of my pages here, groups or pages. Let's go to a page. Let's go to my National Dispatchers Network. Okay, let's go to the page. This is on the page, and right now, how many people have liked this page? So when I post up on this page, everyone who has liked it sees it. Okay, so right now we have how many likes on this particular page? Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry, a little tired. Currently we have. Currently we have. All right, we have 1,281 followers on this page. All right, we have 1,172 likes. So now likes and followers, those are different things. Okay, the followers, that means more people are following us than people who have liked us. But either way, they both are seeing what we post. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. Now, in the inbox, there's some messages here I got to respond to. But you all will see what I'm talking about, how this issue is. Because I post stuff all the time. And I go and check my inbox on this page. Usually I'm getting stuff from people who are interested in either running loads or interested in joining our what you call it. Okay. Here's the one that says new page, let you join back in the chat. So I gotta get him back in the chat. I'll be sure to get him back in. Give him a thumbs up, and I can get him back in. Jerry Ball Jr. Here it is. What services do you offer? Y'all see what's going on? These are people who are responding to. They see stuff that I'm posting, and they're sending me what? Pretty much requests to make, to see what I'm offering, so that they can do what? Become clientele. Well, in some form or fashion. So I'm going to respond back to him and let him know what services we offer. Baraka's Homes. I'm a member of the RBBS. Can you tell me more about your business? I'm a member of the RBBS. All right. So this person wants to know more about the business. Derek Horton is where are you located? Where are you located? Memphis, and we're located in Tallahassee. All right. This person wants to know. Somebody said they found it, or whatever. But as you can see, everything in here is someone basically seeking to do business with us in one form or fashion, in one way or another. Either they want to sign up as a carrier onto our dispatch firm, or they want to know more about our Logistics Learning Center or the National Dispatch Network. Okay, so if somebody else says, hello, Calvin, do you offer private freight brokers? Yeah, freight broker, a freight dispatch training class online. Yes, we do. When I go through this site tonight, I'll probably add about 10 or 12 new subscribers. 10 or 12 new people, new enrollers. Simply because I have this site on Facebook, and when I post stuff to it, people see it. This is the power of social networking as a business. Don't let nobody fool you. These right here, I'll probably get 10, 12 enrollments. That's about another, what, on the face value of it? Come on, read. And God forbid if anybody wants to do a corporate enrollment. But if those are just regular enrollments, and I probably pick up about 5 or 6 more carriers that want us to dispatch for them, and this is just from one day's inbox message to this page. So, you know, and this is pretty much a daily thing. I usually check it at least every 3 days, every third day I check it, and I just respond to all of them. But I usually pick up 10 or 12 new clients every time I check my inbox. And the same thing can happen for you all, but it's not going to happen if you don't have a presence on social media. Okay, because everybody sees the value of branding yourself on Facebook. Does anybody have a question about branding yourself on Facebook? All right. The other branding that I want to talk about is LinkedIn. Okay. Now, LinkedIn is a more of a professional site. It's more a professional social media site. This is where professionals, they gather. They talk to each other. They share information. They share this, and they share all types of stuff. These are the number of people who have sent me a number of professionals who want to connect with our site. Look at this. Freight agents, okay? Business consultants, privately held networks, capital fundings, owner at PMD Capital. And a lot of these are CEOs and very named business people. Self-employed at Data Addicts, co-founder and Closed Flow PBT, bank accountant at FMB, CEO at Cramrock Oil and Supply. And these people have reached out because they want to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have to accept them. Basically, you go on and then you click accept, and you build your network of people within LinkedIn. If you check my profile on LinkedIn, I'm connected with probably about 250,000, probably a little bit more than that. That's my check. But I usually go in, and I accept these because the more influential people that I'm connected with, the more opportunities you're going to be able to have access to. Okay, and this goes on and on and on and on. So this is how many people who have reached out, since I've been on here last and want to connect with me. They all are, some form of fashion or whatever. So then I go up to my profile. And as you can see here, if you click on my profile, now on LinkedIn is a little bit more professional site. So, kind of want to have a little bit more of a professional branding when you do LinkedIn. Anytime if you were out looking for a job, they're gonna check your LinkedIn site. Okay. If you're looking to partner with someone, chances are they're gonna check your LinkedIn site. If you're looking to bring on investors, chances are they're gonna check your LinkedIn site. A lot of shippers will check to see if you are on LinkedIn. Believe that or not. If you are a broker, a lot of shippers are gonna check to see if you're on LinkedIn. As you see, my professional profile has on your Chief Executive Officer of the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers. We have a business page on LinkedIn, and I also have all of my postings and stuff that I post on LinkedIn. The Six Figures Booking Freight from Home show, it broadcasts live on LinkedIn when it's every time I broadcast it. So you got a lot of stuff on here when it comes to LinkedIn. Chief Operations Officer of RBBS Transport LLC. That's my dispatch firm. Has our onboarding site there for the shippers and things like that. Different other things that I'm involved with. I also own a financial services firm, First Choice Financial. I'm partners with Dog Development, which is a mixed-use 486-acre prime mixed-use development property down in Rio Grande City, Texas, just on the other side of El Paso. There is the stuff there. Yeah, so that's what I do. And you put this on LinkedIn, and you gather people join, people follow you, people want to connect with you, and things of that nature. So if you're looking to be connected with industry professionals, a lot of shippers. If you're looking to connect with a lot of direct shippers, LinkedIn is a place for you to go to find direct shippers. Okay. Yeah, freight. All right. See all these freight? I mean, this is, if you want to find shippers, shippers are not hard to find. Okay, let me explain something to you all. Shippers are not hard to find. People results for freight shipping, 533,442 results on LinkedIn. Okay, no, that's just people. Now, shipping companies themselves, freight forwarding companies, freight traders, all these different freight companies, 7,265 results. That's on the freight. Okay, so if you want to find shippers, you can find it. Okay, you can find it. Finding shippers is not really the problem. Getting shippers to entertain doing business with you, that's the problem. Okay, that's the difficult part. It's not difficult to find shippers. Okay, so for I see a lot of brokers, new brokers come on and say, where do I find shippers? Where do I find shippers? Where do I find shippers? I can take a handful of rocks and throw them outside my door and hit about 5 shippers. Because they're a dime a dozen. I mean, you find them everywhere. But the problem is, how do you get them to actually engage you and take an interest in using your services? Okay, that's where we come in at. That's where the training comes in. That's where the scripts come in at. That's where, being set up the right way comes in at, because you want to present yourself in a manner that is attractive to shippers, right? Present yourself in a manner that is attractive to shippers. Now, you all would notice my Facebook profile and my LinkedIn profile is like night and day, right? Facebook is a lot more laid back. LinkedIn is a lot more professional. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Right. Does anybody have any questions on the differences and the similarities in what you're going to be using these sites for?
What about Instagram? Is Instagram a good place to promote?
Yeah, I have an Instagram page too. It is. It's kind of like the cross. Instagram is a cross between Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay. It's a good place to connect with people. As far as companies and industries, not so much on Instagram. Instagram is more like a fan site. You know what I mean? It's more like a fan site. I have my business on Instagram, and I have fans that kind of follow it. But you're posting pictures, and it's great for advertising. Okay, Twitter is probably a better choice if you're looking for followers, people who are actually going to be following your tweets and stuff. But you have to be real creative with Twitter, because you're only going to be able to get 140 characters, on your tweets. So you have to start posting pictures and stuff with it, you know, and just kind of be quick to the point and be kind of real creative with how you're putting stuff out there. They kind of, you know, little cliches and things like that touch people. So, but Instagram is a good market. You know, they have a huge following. I think that's a Facebook product, right? That's owned by Mark Zuckerberg. Everybody know? I think Instagram is owned by Facebook, so that is a Facebook product. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is. And you can post stuff on Instagram and then it'll post to Facebook at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, the cross post. So that's a good way to do it too. And kill two birds with one stone. Any more questions?
As dispatchers, do we have access to the Amazon relay load board?
No, not at this time. No. Not within your back office site. Now, are you asking, can you get access to it?
Yes, as a dispatcher.
Yeah, because you represent who? The carrier. Because all you got to do is when you come look, that dispatch agreement, that that gives you the authority. Because what does the statute state? Statute states that bona fide agent operates under the authority of the carrier / owner operators that they have on the contract. So if you are a direct agent of the owner operator, that's just like the owner operator having one of these people right there in his office saying, hey, call up Amazon and get us on with it. Right?
Yes.
Exactly. Because the secretary, she don't own that DOT number. Right? Or he don't own that DOT number. The owner of that company owns that DOT number. But the owner of the company is not the one that's calling up Amazon and getting them signed on with Amazon, right? It's the same thing, okay? You are a direct agent of the owner operators you all have on the contract. So you act on their behalf. Now, you can always say to them, hey, I'm gonna get you hooked up with Amazon. Owner operator is gonna say, great. Yeah, I mean, come on. What else is he gonna say? No, I don't wanna run Amazon freight. Right? He wants to run freight that's paying. So there you go. Any more questions? About to call it a night, y'all. Any more questions? I've been on here longer than I said I was going to be.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. Hope y'all got a lot out of it.
I ain't get all those groups but I'm trying. I'm scrolling through them now.
Hey, look, man, you need to get on it, man. Because look, we got some people that, and those of you who have been tuning in, I mean, come on. I mean, we've got some people who have done some great things with this platform. You know, Freight Dispatch, Viacom, you know, some others. There's one out of logistics. They're out of Africa, but now they are operating in every major country on the face of the planet. All those people started here. Okay, all those huge firms, believe it or not, started right here in our platform. Okay, got it runs Viacom. Viacom joined us like in March 2017, I think. In March of 2017 is when Viacom joined with the owner of Viacom on our platform. Because he wanted to learn how to in brokerage and freight forward, and now he owns one of the largest logistics firms in the country. Okay. Y'all ever heard of Viacom? Logistics. There's another one called Logistics They're out of Africa. They joined us back in 2018, and since they operated in every major country on the face of the planet now. So y'all some of the stuff that we get from them. This is logistics green. This is it. Okay. You know, out of what's that? Aegon, whatever that is. But they operate pretty much, they have, divisions all over the world. Very large firm. What's the other one? Viacom. Get stuff from. Yeah, that's right. But they got their start here, and we've had some new people that have come on and they some pretty good success too. Y'all been tuning in lately, so get involved. Come to the training, learn what you can learn. Don't be afraid to step out there and start new things and basically just be innovative. Try to solve problems within the industry. So that's how you make moves. Okay, book freight. Make phone calls. I mean, let's be real. Make the phone calls, and before you know it, you could be the next Viacom. You could be the next logistics. You literally can. You can be the next, straight dispatch. So it's possible. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna hold everybody up. I told my wife I wasn't gonna be on here too long tonight, but hopefully I'll see most of you all back here tomorrow night for the freight broker training. We're gonna be going over some things that's gonna be helping brokers to find shippers and helping them get up and going and get them off to the start. We're probably gonna go over for the brokers tomorrow night, the auto hauling, because a lot of you all are starting to make some serious moves when it comes to the auto hauling. A lot of you all are using that central dispatch and U-ship, the way we have instructed you to. Who was it? I don't know if you're on here tonight, but someone just landed a $3,200 bid on U-ship. Was there anybody on here? Is that person on here tonight? I think it was Damien. I think that's who it was. I think it was Damien. Then a $3,200 bid, or he won a $3,200 bid on U-ship. So now it's just a matter of him posting it on Central Dispatch and getting the carrier pick it up. He has been pretty successful. I think he's matter of fact, he called me today because he was had gotten the pay release from U-ship on I think 2 or 3 of his bids he's gotten paid on from U-ship. On them, he had about I think 3, 4, or maybe 5 more that was going to be paid, and problem was that it's taken them. I think he said is U-ship has told him that it clears the bank within 1 to 4 business days. So he had to call back the carriers who ran those loads and let them know that it'll be within 1 to 4 business days before they got clearance to get that pay. But he's been very successful with it. He's been doing very well with it, and my hat's off to him. He followed the instructions, doing just what he said, just what we told him to do, and he has been very, very, very successful with it. So, hey, just follow the program, just follow the training, watch the videos, follow the
I
training,
have a question.
and just do what we do. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's in regards to the pitch. So when I do the pitch with the carriers and I tell them that I'm not gonna call them unless I have the type of loads that they are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that I don't look for loads. I do not contact them unless I have the load that they want at all.
Yeah.
Because what I've been doing is, I mean, I signed up 2 drivers and they told me that they wanted loads for today. And so I was looking for loads for them, but I couldn't find anything. And it wasn't really paying the price that they had asked me for, but they were still like, working with me.
I
But I
mean,
feel like
look,
I overpromised. Like I told
look,
them that I was gonna get them these high paying loads and I
let me
couldn't find
guess. Those are hot shots.
them. One of them was a hot shot.
Okay. And the other one was what?
A dry van.
Okay. So you have a dry van and a hot shot. Now, I can expect that from a hot shot.
Mhm.
But what was the dry van looking for? What's on his profile sheet?
He wanted he wanted something. He really wanted something at least $1.75 amount or over. He wanted
And you couldn't find that on
to
a dry
go
van?
from Massachusetts to Florida. He only wanted to go to Florida. I found him a load.
Okay, so he was specific. He only wanted.
I only found one load, but it needed $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, he only wanted to go to Florida from
Right.
Massachusetts. All right. So that's a pretty long trip, right? Right.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
it is.
all right. All right. If you got to carry it, I want to go from Massachusetts to Florida. So what you have is he's trying to get to Florida, right?
Right.
All right. Does it have to be one straight shot?
No, he told me
Exactly. So why not
that
find
if I
him?
couldn't get him there, that was okay. But just
So
that area.
okay. So why not find him something from that's leaving from around Massachusetts that brings him down to, let's look at a load map here. That brings him down to what? All kind of stuff between Massachusetts and Florida, right?
Hmm. Right.
So what you do is you look for stuff from Massachusetts that runs to something that's, coming down towards Florida. It may not be Florida. It may stop,
Right.
4 or 5 states before he get to Florida. But you find him that, right? It'll be a
Right.
short run. It gets him a little bit closer. But from the short run
Right.
that you find him, the pay is probably a lot better than that $1.70, right?
Right.
So you find him that short run that runs him, 200 miles, 210 miles, less than 300 miles. But it's paying him a lot better than what he would if he tried to run all the way down to Florida. Because he's not spending
Right.
fuel. I mean, the Florida may seem like it's a good run. He may say $3,000, but he may have to spend what? $800 in fuel. You understand? Or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And it may take him longer,
Hmm.
so he really hadn't made that much money. But if you find him a short run that gets him from Massachusetts down about 150 to 200 miles closer to Florida, that paid more money cents per mile. Then you find him another load that's picking up from there, because now you may have more options of loads that are picking up from there that are paying the kind of money that he really wants going to where Florida. If you can't find it in, you find him another short load that gets him a little bit closer to Florida, runs him down to Alabama or Georgia, right? He still made more money. Now he's probably made
Right.
more money than he would have made if he just ran all the way to Florida on those 2 short runs. Then you find him another short run from Georgia off Alabama that runs him right into Florida that's probably paying great money. So what you done was you got him from Massachusetts to Florida, but he made almost 3 times the money. You understand where I went with that?
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's
You
what I
gotta
did.
start thinking
Hmm.
outside the box. You gotta start thinking outside the box. You gotta start being able to converse with your carriers and get them to see that everything is not all, black and white. Everything is not always, point A to point B. whatever the case may be. You gotta be creative.
Right. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because I promise you, on that drive-in, you could have found him something that paid him, in short runs, and he'd have probably made 3, sometimes even 4 times more money if he would have tried to come straight from Massachusetts.
Right.
Now remember, as owner businessman, so that's what you all really are. You gotta get into that. What I'm attempting to do is not just teach y'all how to look on a load board and find point A to point B. I'm attempting to teach you all to start thinking outside of the box, start thinking like entrepreneurs, like business managers, not just a dispatcher. I'm looking for loads from here to here. Sometimes you have to.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes you have to listen to what's behind their statement. Because really what you want to do, he just want to get to Florida. That's what he wants. Because here I told you, I don't want to go to California. I don't want to load this run from Massachusetts to California. I don't want to load run from Massachusetts to New York. I want to go down to Florida. Right? Now, how you get into Florida, that's a totally different story. Right? So you're doing what he's asked you to do, but you're listening to what's behind it. There's a reason why he wants to come to Florida. So get into Florida and do it in a short spurts. He'll probably get there about the same time, right? And he'll probably make 3 or 4 times more money. Okay, and he'll be a lot less stressed out about it. Not so much. Be a lot less fatigue because he ran it in short bursts and he made 3, in some cases even 4 times. All right, everybody see that?
Right.
So I had to walk away for one quick second, but what I think you did was show the way that you can navigate him from Massachusetts to states moving down down south, but not one straight shot where he can make more money and making them quick runs. Is that what you did? Okay.
Exactly. So he still accomplished his goal of getting him to Florida, but you actually showed him how he can make more money doing it. Which in turn, you made what? More money too. Okay.
And so in for finessing that to him, right? Like with you being seasoned in this, how would you explain it to him?
Yeah.
As
that's
far
right.
as
Yeah,
pitching,
look.
because your pitch really never stops as you have to,
Exactly. Look. And she referenced the pitch. That's what I tell you all. If you learn that pitch, I mean, not just learn how to recite it, but if you learn the pitch will help you to overcome just about any problem, any objection, any challenge that you have. Because if you refer back to the pitch, remember what I said? What she said was, "You're not going to call him unless you have it once." Okay, no, I'm not. But I can still get him what he wants, and even more than what he wants, by running him short runs, but keeping him steadily coming down towards where Florida. So when he winds up, he's in Florida, full of money. So no better way to be in Florida, right? So there you go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to call it for the night. It's 10 o'clock. I've gone way over the time that I was gonna go, but I appreciate y'all. Be sure to join us back here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. For those of you who are not part of our platform,
thank you.
No problem. If you like what you're seeing, and if you like what we're providing, and you want to participate live, and you want to be part of our network and get all the advantages that our members have access to, just go to mydispatcher.org. On the very first page, you'll scroll down, you'll see a video, and underneath that, just click where it says, click here, and you look automatically have y'all part of our network. Thank you all. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night for the great broker training tomorrow night. So, hopefully
All right, peace and
we'll
love.
have you all back on this at that. Thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
You as well.